And let's find mountain pose. All right. And breathe. So smooth out your breath. Take note of if your shoulders might be rolling forward and draw them back so the heart is open. Plenty of space with a long spine for the breath to move. And we'll do some simple breath expansion here. So drawing the arms up, inhale, palms touch, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, fingertips up, exhale, arms down. Just in that rotation, inhale up, exhale, heart. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, arms down. And how about 2 more of those? Notice how you can ground your feet. Feel the energy move up through the feet into the legs. When you're finished, just come back to your mountain pose and take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance. Just move around for a moment, let things shake out. And now take your feet mat width distance apart with the toes turned out. Okay, the toes are turned out and the feet are grounded, so as you bend and straighten your knees, the knees are going to go straight through the center of the feet here. We're going to connect earth and sky breath. So let's go ahead and get a little energy flowing between the hands, a little warmth here. Bend the knees, reach up with your right hand and down with your left as you straighten. Right palm faces up. Left palm faces the earth, and bring your hands to your heart, bending the knees. Draw up, straightening the legs, left palm up, right palm down. And to the heart. And back, right palm up. And in, left palm up. And in. We're going to take it back up to the right with the right palm up, left palm down, and start to notice energy flowing through the right palm and out the left. Bring it center, and left palm up, right palm down. Notice that energy. And bring it center. We're going to go one more time up to the right, feeling that energy. Gaze right, and then take your gaze towards your left fingertips. Take your gaze back to the right and come center. Reach up left, gaze left, feeling the energy. Gaze right, gaze back to the left. Hands to the heart, reach up and bring the arms down, shake it out. Okay, so we're returning to mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Grab your block, make sure it's nearby, and we're going to head down to the earth. So come to the top of your mat. Float the arms up. Exhale into a very gentle swan dive. Nothing is really warmed up yet, so let the knees and hips be soft. Take a very gentle half lift, shine your heart forward, bring your fingertips down and step back to downward facing dog. And in your dog, go ahead and start to pedal the feet. Press one heel down and hold. Switch sides, other heel down and hold. Now press both heels down and hold. And go ahead, bring your knees to the mat, or you don't even have to touch with the knees. You know you can sit off to the side. And come into seated mountain pose. In seated mountain pose, reflex the feet, lengthen the spine. Everything's engaged. Inhale and exhale. And let's shake things out. All right. So we're going to move straight to the core. Let's take this block and put it in between the thighs. Support yourself with your hands for a moment. Bend the knees, the feet are flat. Okay, so we've got the block. It's going to keep the legs from doing this, right? That's what we're training the legs to do, is stay this distance apart, the thighs magnetizing toward each other. And we see this in a lot of our poses, including chair, which is, this is how we want the legs in chair as well. So let's take the arms forward now. Sit up tall, and then with that long spine, start to move back. Feel your core engage. Feel where your core is challenged, and then slowly come back up. Okay, so now we're going to add some arm work to this. Take it back to your core challenge point. Take your arms wide. Oh, you probably feel that. Bring your arms forward. Take your arms overhead. Bring your arms forward and sit up. Okay, we're going to do that one more time with the block. Here we go. Take it back. Open the arms. Take it forward. Arms by the ears. And come up. Notice what your legs had to do to keep that block there. Now remove the block. We're going to do the same thing with our legs without the block. We're going to keep that energy, let's call it, in between the thighs. Okay, arms forward. Let's take it back. Open the arms. Keep those knees right where they are. Come center. Arms overhead. Come center. And up. Woo! Let's shake the legs out for a moment. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to add the leg options here, okay? Arms forward, feet are grounded, energy between the thighs, take it back. Open your arms, take your right leg up. Now as you bring your arms back to forward, just tap your right toes down. Bring your arms up by your ears, right leg up, tap the toes down, and sit up. Okay, let's do that on the left. Take it back, energy between the thighs, arms open, left leg, tap, arms up, left leg, tap, and up, and shake it out. Good to go? Good to move on? We're going to do four right, four left, okay? So we're going to stay on the right for 4 times. Take it back, open right leg up, tap, arms up, tap, open, tap, arms up, tap, open, tap, up, tap, last time, open, tap, up, tap, and release. Whew. All right, move around. Get set to go on the left. So even though this left leg is moving, there's still that energy in the right leg of that thigh pressing toward the left. And that's going to keep your knee up instead of out, right? So we still want that energy there. Take it back, left side out, tap, up, tap, take it out, tap, up, tap, out, tap, up, more, out, tap, up, tap, and release. All right, shake it out. Are we surviving this? Okay, all right, so just for fun, we'll try a little two-legged version here. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll start without moving the arms. The arms are forward, we take it back, right leg up, left leg up, balance. This is really our traditional boat. Bring it in and up. We're going back, arms forward, left leg, right leg, and bring it in and shake it out. All right, so if that worked for you, we're going to do 4. If you want to go back to the alternating, go 2 right, 2 left. Does that make sense? Making sense? No? Yes? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take it back. Legs up. If you're taking 2 legs up, take it out, tap, up, tap, and again, out, tap, up, tap. If you're switching, go to the left now. Tap, up, tap. One more, out, tap, up, tap, and release. Woo, shake it out. All right, so let's sit off to the side. Take your right calf parallel to the top of your mat. Reach around for your left ankle. We're going to open the front hip flexors because we were just using them very strongly, so we're going to loosen them up a bit. Take your your left ankle in your left hand and just move this forward and back. If your left hand doesn't meet the ankle comfortably, you don't have room to move, you can always use a strap for this, or you can always just do this. What we want to do is get that front hip flexor open. I'm going to turn sideways. Now just draw the leg back and let it come to rest. Turn to face forward. Okay, and just notice what you feel here. And then we're going to switch so the left shin is now parallel with the front of your mat. Take your right hand. Okay, so this is like what we would do in Baby Dancer, right? What we do also in the crescent lunges, we're opening the front hip flexor and we're taking it back and in. And let that leg come back and hold. Face over your left leg, get a little bit of stretch there. And then come back around to center. Now take your feet mat width distance apart with bent knees. Support yourself with your hands and gently windshield wiper your legs side to side. Just loosening up those hips. Okay, now you know how we just did the front hip flexor, right? So we're going to keep the left leg steady and draw the right leg toward it. Come up, keep the right leg steady, and draw the left leg. So it's like half of the windshield wiper move. All right, extend the legs, inhale and exhale, and let's do a little bit of rock the baby. So legs are straight. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what happened to our obliques? We'll do standing obliques, okay? So left knee, left toes up, bend the knee, take your right foot in your right hand, your right foot in your left hand, right leg in your right hand. Luckily, you guys know rock the baby, so just go ahead, keep your torso forward. Now come to center, sit up, and just for a moment, see if you can draw that leg a little closer to your chest. Now take your right ankle across your left thigh, flex your right foot, draw your left foot in, open pigeon position here, so we're not real tight, but we're open, and we're going to take the right leg side to side. And now let that right foot come all the way over to the left, sit tall, decide based on whether you're sitting evenly on your mat or not, whether you're going to keep your right foot outside the left thigh or bring it to the left shin. Sit up nice and tall, left hand outside the right leg. Right arm comes up and back, the spine is long, we twist from the waist. All right, let's release and extend the legs, shake them out. Rock the baby on this side, bend the knee, flex the foot, and we go side to side. The right toes are pointing straight up, right knee is pointing straight up. And then draw your left ankle across your right thigh. That left foot is flexed. Come into open pigeon and take your legs side to side. And let that left foot come all the way down. Decide if you're keeping your foot there or moving it in front of the right shin. Right hand outside the left leg. Left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Gaze to the left. Release, unwind. Take your legs straight and shake them out. All right, we're going to do our spinal sequence now. So you can do this with your legs straight or crossed. Sit up nice and tall. Hands to the knees if you're cross-legged, above the thighs if you're straight legs. And start your cats and cows. Arch and round. Make sure the head follows the spine. And the next time you're rounded forward, hold there, gazing toward your lap. And then come and sit up nice and tall. Extend your legs, shake them out. Cross in the other direction. So if you can remember which leg you had in front last time, have your other leg in front this time. We're going to move into a tilt and twist. Left hand is gentle on the mat. Right arm is up by your ear. Okay? And we tilt. Now this left hand is doing nothing to support us. It's all about the core here. Bring the arms up and twist to the right. Take the arms up, bring your right hand down, tilt right. Right arm up, twist left. Arms up, tilt left. And up, twist right. And up, tilt right. Up, twist left. And up, tilt left. Up, twist right. And up, tilt right. And up, twist left. and up. Now we're going to be holding each of these positions longer. So bring your palms together, bring your hands to your heart, and once again, change the cross of your legs. Sitting up nice and tall, arms up. Left hand down, tilt left. Bring your left hand to your thigh. Now release a bit and come back. Release and tilt back to the left. Release and tilt, and now take your arm in some nice big circles. The right arm goes out to the left, reaches forward, out to the right, up, and we continue around. All right, the next time you're over to the left, stay here, and then come center, 2 arms up, lengthen the spine, and twist right. Stay in your right twist, lengthen through the spine without tugging on your thigh here, your right thigh. Go ahead and turn your gaze to your right shoulder. As you exhale, turn your gaze to the left. Turn your gaze back to the right. Bring the arms up, palms touch, hands come heart center. Lean back, change the cross of your legs one more time. Arms up, inhale, right hand down, tilt to the right, and gently back. We're not coming all the way back, we're just releasing a bit. Reach right, right hand on the right thigh, and release. Reach right, and release. And now reach over to the right, make those circles with the left arm. So it's to the right, rounding forward, reach, to the left, up. 2 more circles. And landing over to the right, come on up, both arms up, inhale, long spine, exhale, twist left. With a long spine, turn your gaze towards your left shoulder. On your next exhale, turn your gaze to the right. And then turn your gaze back to the left. And come center, draw the arms up, palms touch, hands come heart center. And breathe. All right, shake it out. We're going to make our way to hands and knees. Okay, we'll be doing push-ups, so if your wrists don't like to do push-ups when you're on the floor, remember you can move to the wall. You can do air push-ups with lots of intention. All right, so let's come into a plank, knees up or knees down, push up, hips toward heels. And keep going. You can mix it up between knees up and down. You can be doing air planks, hips toward knees. Air plank, hips toward knees. Wall plank, same thing. Okay. And the next time you push back, come into child's pose, supporting your head either on your hands, make a pillow with your hands, or your forehead might just reach the mat. And then find your way to downward facing dog. And as you start to move forward, take your feet slightly wider with each step until you wind up, mat width distance apart, feet by the hands. Bring your forearms to your thighs, bending at the knees and hips, hands to the heart. Press through the feet as you bring your fingertips up toward the sky. Inhale and exhale, mountain pose. So let's take that mountain pose where our legs are close together and our feet are touching, and see how it feels to stand in this mountain pose. And even close your eyes a little and see if you feel any kind of movement in the body. Think about also where your shoulders are, and breathe. All right, let's shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, grab your block. We're going to do some chair work. So in chair, we have the same thing where we don't want the knees going out. Okay, so we're going to put the block in between the thighs, turn the toes forward, set the hips back. Notice that your weight is now in your heels, your toes can wiggle here, and draw your arms up by your shoulders. We want to keep the heart lifted here, so we don't do this in chair, bend forward to get the hips lower. We want to keep the heart lifted. Now straighten the legs and bring your hands down. Notice what your thighs are doing. They're really grabbing into that block. Take it back. And lift. Take it back. You probably feel your glutes squeezing together too as you come up, right? Good strengthener for them. And back. And one more time, take it down and up. Okay, let's get rid of the block. Keep that energy between the thighs. Take it down, arms to the shoulders here, and up. Take it down, arms by the shoulders, and maybe your arms want to come up by your ears now. And come up. And one more time, take it into chair. Arms are either by your ears or at your shoulders. Check to see where your weight is. And stand up and shake it out. All right, those legs are nice and strong now. That was one of our August poses of the month. Our other August pose of the month is the Warrior One. So we're going to review that. And then eventually we'll move into a Sun B after our Sun A's. Okay? It's great that those two poses came together this month. So let's find mountain pose at the top of the mat here, with the feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to slide the right leg back. The foot is down at an angle, left knee over left ankle. Turn and face your left leg. Now there's still energy happening in between the thighs. So make sure there's energy there. That's going to help with stability a lot. Reach forward, reach your spine long, reach your arms long, and then come up into Warrior One. Yeah. Not dumping into the back. And then step forward, hands down. Let's do that on the left. Big step back with the left foot at an angle. Okay. Turning to face over your right leg. Energy happening in the thighs. And long spine, Warrior One. Yeah. And step forward. Ooh, shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and move into Sun A, and then we'll do our Sun B a little bit after that. Okay, so let's find mountain pose here for Sun A. This is going to be all the basics of Sun A. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Sink it down, fingertips to the mat, step back, lunge, right leg back. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Without using the hands, use the back. Release. Down dog. So you might go table to down dog. You might choose to do a push-up here. So let's go through that together just in case you want to try it. Gaze toward the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Toes are tucked. You press halfway up. Your knees might be up or down here. Spine is long. And take it back. Down dog. That's just an alternate way of getting up. You might have to adjust your feet when you get here. Take several breaths in your down dog. Take your right leg up, step forward, and continue your journey, feet to hands. When you get here, half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. Hands come through heart center, continue into fold. Half lift. Fingertips down. Lunge back left. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Release. Down dog. Take your left leg up, step forward, and continue your journey to the top of your mat. Half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Good, and release. All right, we're going to get to those obliques now. Take your feet mat width distance apart, a little wider if you prefer, with the toes turned out, feet grounded, knees go over the toes here. Hands come to the heart, palms face down. Okay, bend the knees and twist right, come center. Bend the knees, twist right, open the arms, bring the hands back to the heart, come center and up. Bend, twist left. Elbows, center and up. Bend left, extend the arms, bring them in, center and up. Here we go. Take it down, right, elbows, center and up. Right, long arms, center and up. Left, elbows, center and up. Left, long arms, center and up. Okay, we're going to take it right to long arms. So let's go right, long arms, center, up. Left, long arms, center, up. Right, long arms, center, up. Left, long arms, center, up. Right, long arms, center, up. Left, long arms, center, up. Getting ready to finish here. Right, long arms, stay here. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, center, up. Left, long arms, stay here. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, center, and up. Arms up, inhale, and hands down. Go ahead and take your legs side by side. Give everything a nice little shake. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's find mountain pose here. Bring the breath back under you, and we're going to do a little bit of balancing, okay? Something very familiar, the sun and moon. So bring your hands to your hips, square your feet, find your drishti, lift your right heel. Make sure you haven't collapsed into that left leg. Everything's nice and tall. Raise that right knee and release. Okay, let's try it on the left. Drishti, grounding, calm mind, left heel, strong right leg, left knee up. And see how your body feels about that. Bring it down so you don't have to go high with the knee, or you could go high with the knee. When you bring your knee up, you want to keep your ankle under your knee, okay? So try not to do this. Okay, so here we go, sun and moon. Right knee, left arm. If it feels right to you, just float into it. Otherwise, you could take it in steps. You're very familiar with this. And release. Left knee, right arm. And bring it down, okay? All right, so let's add just a little movement to that. Come to the back of your mat. We're moving quickly through this because you're familiar with it and you're highly practiced students. We're going to take 3 steps and then come into sun and moon. Okay, so we're just preparing ourselves to balance on the go, right? Sometimes we don't have time to just stand around and say, I think I'll stand on one leg. Sometimes we're in movement and boom, we have to balance. So let's go ahead and go right, left, right, and then left knee, right arm, sun and moon. Walk it back. We're starting on the left this time. Left, right knee, left arm, sun and moon. Woo. And take it back. Does this make sense what we're doing here? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start on the right again. Right, sun and moon, left knee, right arm. Walk it back. Left, sun and moon, right knee, left arm. Walk it back. Okay, one more time each side. Right, sun and moon. Yes. And then the next time it's left, sun and moon. Nice and smooth into the balance, good. And when you're done with that, just come back to mountain pose and breathe. Okay, so we've just trained our body to be off balance and to find its way into balance. Because when you're walking, you're constantly throwing your body off balance. So let's take a few breaths here. And we're going to be moving into our sun B now. So come to the top of your mat. The feet are hip-width distance apart. We've got that energy between the thighs as we come into chair. We start in chair. Now reach up toward the sky. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Half lift, fingertips down. Lunge back with the right. Plank, knees up or down. Chaturanga. Okay, we've been doing the cobra, so slide your hands down from the shoulders a bit and come into a little deeper cobra here, if that suits you. And release. Find your way to downward facing dog. It could be that lift, it could be table to dog. However you choose to get there. Take your right leg up, step forward, left heel down, find warrior one. Hands down, Plank, right leg goes back. Chaturanga. Come into a deep cobra. If you have up dog and you feel like going there, go ahead. Down dog. Left leg up. Left foot forward, right heel spins down. Warrior one. Hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, and here's where we rest. Several breaths in the down dog. And then take a journey, your feet to your hands. Come to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Sit back into chair. Reach up, inhale. And exhale, hands by your side. All right, whew. Shake things out. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Smooth the breath out. And then just go ahead and scan your body from head to toe. See if anything is needing to move or wiggle or shake around. Look around to see if there's anything you want to bring down with you as we start to head back down toward the earth. When your breath is nice and settled, come back to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bend everything, fingertips down, and step back to downward facing dog. In your dog, now bring your legs together, toes to touch, bend the knees to one side, send the hips to the other. Come center and take it to seated mountain pose. Sit up nice and tall. And bring your hands into Dhyana Mudra to build up a little concentration as we move into the end of the week. A little focus here. Left palm up, right palm rests on top, thumbs are touching. Take a moment to review what your intention was for this practice or for your practices this week. And then bring your palms together at your heart and seal it in. And release. All right, give your legs a little shake. We're going to be doing some forward folding here. So we'll start with these are going to be straight leg, long spine, folding from the hips. Okay, we'll start with the legs close together, arms up, inhale, reach forward from the hips, reach, reach, reach. Bring your hands to touch your legs. Maybe they touch your toes. Maybe you like your hands on the mat. Gaze past your toes here, keep the spine long. Inhale up, take your hands down, come into a V. Okay, so as wide as you want your legs to be. The knees and toes are facing up. Inhale up, palms forward, fold from the hips, hands to the mat. They could be closer to you, they could be farther away. Gaze past your fingertips. Now press your hands into the mat. Inhale, exhale. Maybe you've gone a little deeper, maybe not. Arms up, inhale, exhale. We're finding cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Okay. Now those heels could be farther away. You could even do garland pose with your feet 6 inches apart. Sit up nice and tall. Find your Baddha Konasana. Good. All right. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, over those hips. Hands come down to the mat. You're gazing past your toes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them down. Help your knees up. Bring your feet to the mat. Support yourself and just give your legs the opportunity to open and close, little butterfly wings here. Okay, moving through that series again. Legs are long, pretty close together. Arms are up, palms forward, long spine. Reach, reach, reach. Bring your hands to wherever they land. Keep your gaze past your toes, spine is long. Inhale, arms up, hands down. V-sit here. Inhale, arms up, palms forward, take it down. Press your hands into the mat, slightly look up as you inhale, and as you exhale, see if you found any more space. Now slightly look up, take your right hand outside your right leg, left hand inside the right leg. Turn your body toward the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, melt over the right leg. Walk your hands to center. Inhale. Exhale, melt. Left hand outside the left leg, right hand inside the left leg. Turn toward the left. Inhale. Exhale, melt. And then bringing it back to center, press your palms into the mat. Inhale, exhale, take it forward. Walk your hands back and bring your legs together. Let's give them a little relief after that. And come into your Baddha Konasana or garland. Okay. Inhale the arms up, palms forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Gaze past your fingertips. Press your palms into the mat. Lift your heart. Inhale. And as you exhale, if there's any more space for you to move into, go ahead and move into it. Now with long arms, inhale, arms up. Bring your hands down. One hand under each knee. Take your legs up. Support yourself with your hands. And gently let your knees open and close. Little butterfly wings here. All right, we're going to go back into that front hip flexor. We did it at the beginning. You'll see how it feels now. We're going to take the right shin parallel to the front of the mat. Either take a strap or your hand to your left ankle. Okay, and take the leg forward and back. The right hand can help support you here. Now bring the leg all the way back and sit up. Start to bring that left leg across, left shin parallel with the mat, right knee bends, holding on with a strap or your hand to your right ankle. moving forward and back. Left leg, this is your right leg. Right leg comes down. Inhale, sit up. All right, now just draw your right leg across. Inhale the arms up from this cross-legged position. Just melt forward. It's pretty gentle here. We're just melting into it. Now inhale the arms up, switch the cross of the legs, and melt forward. Inhale up, straighten your legs, bend your knees, feet hip width distance apart, and roll it down. All right, connecting with the earth here, feeling your body grounded on the earth. Let's take the arms long out from the shoulders here. Extend the fingers and wiggle them into a gentle fist. Extend and wiggle, extend and wiggle. Now from that gentle fist, rotate the wrist one direction and the other. And leave your arms long out by your side. Take your feet back to mat width distance apart. And we did windshield wipers sitting up at the beginning of class. Now we're going to do those windshield wipers from here. Take both knees to the right, take your gaze left. Bring everything center, take both knees left, gaze right. Come center, knees right, gaze left. And center, knees left, gaze right. And center, knees right, gaze left. And center, knees left, gaze right. Let's take the knees to the right, gaze left, hold here, take a couple of breaths. Come center and switch, hold. Come center. Okay, bring your arms down by your side here. Extend your legs long. Inhale as you extend your arms long. Exhale, draw both knees in. Hug it in. You could be holding your hamstrings. You could be holding your shins. Hug it in. Now put your hands under your knees. Let your knees come away from you and rock side to side. Come back to center from here. Take your legs a little wider apart so you have room to point and flex your feet. Circle the ankles one direction and the other. Bring your feet down, bring your arms down. Gently open and close those knees, little butterflies. And then come back to center and scan your body from head to toe. See if there's any final movements or realignments that you need to make as you find your way to your final relaxation for this practice. So feeling nice and secure and grounded, inhale through the nose. And as you slowly exhale, release all effort, moving into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently wiggle fingers and toes. And as you inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.